All right, sports fans, how's everybody out there doing? William Martin coming at you one more time here on YouTube with another edition of the 300 Pounds of Sports Knowledge Podcast. And with the first round of the NBA playoffs wrapping up, it is time to start looking ahead to round number two. And one series that I want to highlight right now is one half of the Eastern Conference semifinals picture, and you're going to have two Central Division foes meeting up, and it begins tomorrow with the Indiana Pacers taking on the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now, I think this series is going to be very fun, and in my opinion, I think Cavs Pacers has the potential to be what we've basically seen from Nuggets Clippers in the first round of the NBA playoffs. I think it has that type of potential. Uh, I think it's going to be very fun. You have two of the highest scoring teams in the National Basketball Association this year, getting ready to go at it. You got some all-star caliber players in each respective backcourt, and again, I think it's going to be fun. You look at Tyrese Haliburton. And, there's some people out there who want to call him overrated. I don't think he's overrated. I think, he is a catalyst and he is so important to what this Pacers team does. And the thing is, it's not about Halliburton scoring, but it's about his ability to penetrate and get everyone involved. And once Halliburton gets going with that ball in his hands, look out. I like the depth that Indiana has because they can come at you in waves. You look at the starting five with the likes of Pascal Siakam, Miles Turner, Aaron Nimhard, and Aaron Neesmith. But then the bench mob for Rick Carlisle and the Pacers with the likes of Benedict Mathurin, TJ McConnell, and of course, Obi Toppin coming off of that bench. But then Cleveland knows how to counter. I mean, Donovan Mitchell in the postseason is kind of like cheat code mode. All right. That's how good he is. And when he's locked in, just give him the basketball and get out of his way. Now, we know about the Darius Garland toe injury. He only appeared in two games against Miami. Clearly, the Cavaliers did not need him. They're going to need a healthy Darius Garland this time around. A lot of talent on this Kenny Atkinson team in Cleveland with the likes of Ty Jerome and then Evan Mobley and Jared Allen. I'm going to circle back to Jared Allen because he's going to be very important in this series. And then the guys like DeAndre Hunter coming off of the bench as well. So I'm looking at it like this. Both of these teams, they're going to get their points. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. For me, I look at Cleveland. Excuse me. Cleveland really wasn't tested in round number one against Miami. Why? Because three of their wins came by at least 21 points. All right. Only one win, was by single digits. And then on top of that, I look at it like this. How healthy is Darius Garland going to be? Now, both of these teams are going to be well rested ahead of game number one tomorrow. You figure Cleveland closed out Miami last Monday. Indiana closed out Milwaukee on Tuesday. So everybody should be rested. And I think that's going to give Darius Garland an opportunity to get healthy. Kenny Atkinson going up against Rick Carlisle. Clearly, the experience postseason wise is with Rick Carlisle. He's been doing it for so many years, led multiple teams to the postseason. For me, I think a key in this series is going to be two things: who's going to win on the boards, on top of that, will Cleveland be able to protect the rim? And this is where Jared Allen comes into play because if you look at it, at times the Pacers can get to the basket at will, but Cleveland has themselves a rim protector. And will Jared Allen be able to stay out of foul trouble and stay on the court in order to do that? Because just having a big fella in there alter the shots, really changes an offense for your opponent. Like I said at the top of this thing, this is going to be a very fun series. It's going to be back and forth. I call it a NASCAR type series because of the speed that we are going to see. The speed of Indiana. Cleveland can get up and down the court. Donovan Mitchell, like I said, when he gets in the zone, just give him the basketball and get out of his way. This is going to be an exciting series, and I'm not trying to sound like a broken record. I think it's going to be a lot of back and forth, ebbs and flows, highs and lows, whichever way that you want to paint it. But at the end of the day, I am going to give Cleveland the slightest of slight edges to get past Indiana in 7 games and get to the Eastern Conference Finals. But folks, that is going to wrap it up. And as always, I want to take this time out to thank each and every one of you for tuning into the 300 Pounds of Sports Knowledge podcast here on YouTube. And as always, if you like what you heard and saw on this podcast, please feel free to hit that like button as well as subscribing to this channel. I guarantee you, as always, it's appreciated. Also, if you're on the X, formerly known as Twitter, please feel free to follow me at 300 Pounds of Sports. And like I always say, if you follow me, it'll be my pleasure to follow you right back. There's also the sports discussion group on Facebook at the Sports Depot 365, and you can check it out. Drop a line and be a part of one of the better sports debating sites going on social media. Just like it is on the X, you can check me out on Instagram at 300 Pounds of Sports Knowledge. You follow me, I give you that follow right back. But until next time, fine folks, my name is William Martin. I am signing off, and I'm saying thanks once again for tuning into the 300 Pounds of Sports Knowledge podcast here on YouTube. Be well, everybody.